Hi guys, happy January 4th. Sorry, messages are popping up. Today has been a crazy kind of busy day. I've never done group pulling before, and I feel the need to do so, to start doing that with you guys. I feel like it would be good for all of us to kind of get to know each other, and so that you could kind of see how I intuitively do tarot. I may not do it how you've had it done before. I have been working with my spirit guides and just really working on myself so that I can open up, keep that channel open. I don't communicate with the dead. I'm not psychic or anything like that. I just listen to my guides and share what they are saying for the collective. The first thing that I'm picking up on is that unity, and it's awesome that we have all found each other and that we share a common interest, and maybe not exactly the same way, but the interest is there and it's real. And I love when we post, and I'm not the only one posting things that they have found. I love to learn from you guys, just like I'm sure you like to see the occasional things that I post on our page on Facebook. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can find our group on Facebook. It's called This Is Definitely a Cult. It started off as something funny and it just whatever. So we are going to be completely abundant in the things that we are going to work towards this year. The energy from how the planets are aligned, just to how we feed off of each other, what I get from you guys and what you get from me. The cup is definitely going to be full, and I would encourage you to reach out to other people in this group and on this page and see if you found a friend. If you found somebody that you can talk to and you feel more comfortable with than me. We are one of a humongous whole, okay? It's not just me. Yes, I am your cult leader. I should probably stop saying that, but it's funny to me, so I'm probably not going to. But yes, see if you can find somebody that you enjoy communicating with. If you don't have someone that lives in your town and you find them on the page, you guys can interact with each other, and it's nice to know that you're not alone. And that was one of the reasons why I started this group, and I've said that before. But if you're watching this for the first time on YouTube, you know that I have been practicing witchcraft and all types of stuff. Basically, I base my faith and my spirituality off of spiritual science. And I started this group to be able to share that experience with you guys. And I just dive right into it, just dive right into it. Don't feel like you have to wait until you have all of your ducks in a row and you feel like you're this hippie person. No, what we're here to do is we're here to dive right in, and we're here to make each other to magnify the vibration in the world. We're spreading peace and love, and this group, I kid you not, will change the world. We are going to change the world. You are beings that are made of light, and we've talked about this before, but it's more important now that you know, and I'll probably dive more into this because of how everything is set up. Oh, the cards are just jumping out all over the place. How everything is set up and how everything works together. Right now in the solar system is basically waiting for you. If you've got your hands open and you've been manifesting and that manifestation hasn't come to fruition yet, this is the year. This is the year. You keep asking and you keep the faith that you believe it, you feel it, you walk in it like it's already happened. It's coming for you. Like, there's no reason that anybody in this group does not feel completely full of gratitude and abundance. It may not be in the time that you want it to be. The universe does that. It kind of prepares us for our journey. And my cat is like batting at at myself. It prepares us for our journey. And the fact that you are lighthearted and you can reach out to your intuitive senses and follow that with your heart, and that you know that there is more to this life than just this physical form is a great start. It's absolutely a great start. So I just want everybody to keep their mind open. Some information and some path that you may start heading on may seem completely out of the normal, like it makes no sense whatsoever, like you are afraid to do it. And the reason you're afraid is because you've never been to this place before. You've never felt what you're getting ready to feel, and you've never been fulfilled by the universe the way that it's about to do that for you. So I would just encourage you to follow your intuitive senses and follow the fact that you have found this page not by accident, but you have found this page so that you can experience everything. You can open your eyes and be refreshed and experience everything for your ancestors, what they hoped for you when they are talking to you, so that you can open your mind to quantum physics, so that you can open your mind to getting into contact with your spiritual guides, so that you can open your mind into having those discussions with like-minded people and feel connected to the universe, because we literally are all a whole. We literally are strong. This is the strength card, and you are literally one piece of this puzzle, and together we are going to be so strong, so strong. And when you are not feeling strong, this community that I'm building is set here so that you have resources, because the spiritual path and path to enlightenment sometimes can be very overwhelming. It can get dark, it can get sad. And that's all just because the world is not what it should be. And you are divine, and people don't treat you that way. And I'm telling you, once you feel that energy and you know who the hell you are, once you know who the hell you are going to be walking in goddess status. I'm telling you, whether you are physically able to have children or not, whether you have children or not, you were put here to create life. Whether you're a man, a woman, or a them, they, it doesn't matter. You were here to create life. And that is what gods do. They create their life. They create the life that they want. If you can create a life, if you have if you were created to create life, and that life grows up, has children of its own, goes out and makes mistakes, doesn't make some mistakes, you created all that. That's only here because of you. So why can you not have faith that you can create the life that you want? I tell my kids that all the time. Never stop pushing each other. If you see someone in this group that's reaching out because they're in a dark spot, this is the place to speak life into them. This is the place where you can come and you can actually post, hey guys, I'm in a dark spot, and somebody actually reach out to you instead of saying, oh, I'm sending you good vibes. It's, hey, what can we do? Do you need some tips on shadow work? What tools as a collective can we use to help lift each other up? It's so important for all of us to be connected. It's a shame that you don't learn these things in school, and I feel like I've been wanting to write a book for a very long time. on just what I have come to find through my research and my dedication into finding my truth, and my meaning for my life. And my meaning for my life is to contact and touch as many spirits as I can while I'm here. And I've decided that I have made that my job. I have made that my job. I am going to be the person that helps you find your way to enlightenment. I have no doubt about it. I know that's what I was put here to do, and I have decided to dedicate my life to doing it. So I am so happy that you have trusted me in following me. You can reach out to me for spiritual tools that I make for my apothecary. If you need readings, I am more than happy to do that. I do intention work for people. I can do spells for people, and I do spells for people. I don't do spells on people. So what that means is, if you want a specific spell for you, I can do it, but not for against anybody else or for anybody else, because you need their permission to be able to do such things. But I have blessing bags that I create, protection spells for your home. Something is telling me somebody in this group, it may not be you, but somebody in this group is second guessing what is happening to them right now. I want to hear blind faith. That's what I'm getting. They don't feel like they should have blind faith in this, or they're having a hard time having blind faith in this. Like, science has proven it. They get the signs, but something is still stopping them from being 100% devoted to this path. And I struggled with that for a very, very, very long time. Grounding yourself is a very good way to, oh, my leg fell asleep, I'm sorry. Grounding yourself is a very good way to actually feel like committing to it. What I mean by that is, you have to get your mind and your body on the same page. If your mind is going this way and your body's going that way, you're going to feel a conflict. You're going to feel a pull. Like, yes, my brain is telling me, my spiritual brain is telling me this is real, and my science brain is telling me this is real, but my logical brain is saying, wait a minute, So I get that. But start by grounding yourself. And meditation, yoga. There's a couple of different other mind-body exercises that you can do to start grounding yourself, and I feel like that will help you. And it doesn't have to necessarily be physical. And meditation does not mean that you have to be blank-minded. Sometimes you hear nothing but stuff from your gods. Sometimes you're juggling your thoughts while you're meditating, and that's okay, because it may be something that you need to process. Once you start to focus, when you can start focusing your mind and quieting your mind, it's one of the most powerful things you can do. Focus on your breathing when you start to lose your concentration during meditation, because your brain automatically makes your lungs work. You don't think to make your lungs work. If you can start controlling the part of your brain that is automatically working on its own by starting with your breath, then you are starting to get control over your whole system. I was working with a girl, and she was telling me she practices those exercises with her kids, and I'm like, that is a great thing to do. That is a great thing to do. Once you can be at peace with your mind and your body, there is no stopping you. You are just going to be walking around in your God/goddess energy, and there's nothing anybody that can do to stop you. And you'll start to see your manifestations. You'll start to see how your mood is triggered by the moon. You'll start to see all these things that will show you that you are on the path to being carefree and just going with the flow. And going with the flow does not mean just, willy-nilly. It's going where the universe is pulling you. And it's scary. I'm telling you, it's scary. But it's scary in a good way. Eventually, those things that have scared you about your path are going to be your story that you can share to somebody else and then help them. And I don't push this upon anybody. I feel like you find it in your own time. And I feel like when you come upon it and you find it, it's almost like you've been waiting for it. You've been waiting for this your whole entire life, but you didn't know that's what it was. You've been to church and you felt happy while you were there, and then a couple of days later, not so much, but every Sunday you get fulfilled by it. But in between time, you run a little empty. And this step takes bravery. This step takes bravery. You're going to travel places mentally that you have not traveled before. And it's what needs to happen. I'm hearing like quieting your heart, being still. Some of you, need to just be still for a little bit. Don't rush. Don't feel like you need to go out and buy all these things, or don't feel like you need to, be a hippie instead of a spiritual person. Quiet yourself, figure out what you want in life, figure out the life that you want to have, and then start manifesting, grounding yourself. When I tell you guys this year is going to be amazing, it may have started out rough for you. The world may not have been as kind to you already in January. You may have gotten sick, but this is, if you channel it, if you don't pass this side up, this just fell out when I was talking to you. If you don't pass this side up, you are going to be so overwhelmingly abundant in everything that you've wanted. And apparently there's 2 cards here. So this is 3 of Swords in reverse. 3 of Swords in reverse. Love. It looks kind of crazy this way, but this way it means good things. So you're going to be overly abundant, and apparently a lot of love. Like, that's what this whole thing is about. It's about finding the love for yourself so that you can share it with other people, and so that we can make this world a better place. I should probably come up with a name for our cult so I can stop calling it. I mean, I want to be upfront. This is technically a cult. But, yeah. It's not like the others, I guess, but I guess they all say that too. Anywho, so I'm going to close this out, but I want to draw one of my oracle cards from my moon deck for you guys, just as something to keep with you for the rest of the week. And like I said, some of these things may resonate with you. They may not be for you. They may be for somebody else in the group. And I guarantee if this one isn't for you, at some point in time, it will be. So we're going to take one from the top. The energy is gaining momentum. Okay, so this is a picture. There it goes. It's a crescent moon. Or, I'm sorry, it's a waxing moon. Oh, goodness. It's a waxing moon, and energy is gaining momentum. We just came out of a new moon. The moon is now starting to become full. It's waxing right now. So, it's becoming full right now. But this card is for the waxing moon. So, I'm hearing just trust it. I don't know if it's for me because I don't do this often or what, but the energy is gaining momentum. And I talked about this earlier about how the planets are aligned. So when you look at the moon and you see this, I want you to know that that is the energy that is being sent to you. It is gaining momentum. Use it, harness it, make moon water, set your intention, live in it. Anything you want this year, it is going to be set in front of you. Whether it gets completed like the full moon does, may not be this year, but you are going to be on the path that is going to set you to that. So I just want to thank each and every one of you for hanging out with me right now, joining me on my first intuitive reading for the group. And like I said, if you're not watching this on YouTube, you can join us at This Is Definitely a Cult, it's Winky Face, on Facebook, and join the group and vibe with it, and we are going to change the world. Bye.